It was in that moment that I realized that my household is probably running like a circus, but I had to let go and just know it will be fine. Now, did I know that my household would be destroyed permanently and physically? No.
Virtual reality.
All right, Dr. Wendy Osefo, we are so excited to be chatting with you, catching up with you, and especially about Wife Swap Real Housewives Edition. When I saw that you were one of the housewives participating, I was so jazzed, so thrilled. I hope you were jazzed and thrilled and had a good time doing this.
I had such a good time. It was so fun. I loved it.
It was so fun, and I loved. Well, now one of the main things I learned is I want to move into your house because I need you to give me my rules and regulations.
Let me tell you, when I was watching it back, I was like, I think I'm a little bit of a psycho with the like 5 minute intervals between things. So let me like at least do 30 minutes in between things, okay?
Because that's what I do love. That of course, the magic of the show. They really knew to throw you into the opposite of your comfort zone, into comfortable clothes, but not your comfort zone. But how was kind of experiencing living in someone else's shoes for a day?
It was so by nature, I love like different cultures, different countries. Like I love to travel. So anything that is completely opposite from my everyday life, I enjoy those things. So I was nervous because I didn't know where I was going to go. But once I found out where I was going and that band-aid was ripped off, I was like, okay, I can do this. The animals didn't help. But other than that, I had a good time.
I could watch just a full show of you reacting to seeing animals, though.
I know. I mean, you and the chinchilla alone, that was amazing. Now, Wendy, because you do have your rules, you have your regulations, your house is so regimented, once you stepped into Aletha's house, her house full of chinchillas and no rules and basketball hoops, did you kind of have an internal moment of like, oh my God, how is this woman running my household right now?
Absolutely. It was in that moment that I realized that my household is probably running like a circus, but I had to let go and just know it will be fine. Now, did I know that my household would be destroyed permanently and physically? No. However, I was willing and open to seeing whatever she was going to do. But I just knew, like, I knew they were ordering out every night. Like, I just knew it. I just knew.
And did you think that, were you like thinking to yourself like, oh my God, my kids are probably loving this right now?
1,000%. Like my kids are like 12, 10, and 6. Like what 12-year-old would not love to hear you do not have a bedtime? Like that is the equivalent of us having like a snow day or something. So they were completely happy. If they had it their way, I probably would never be back in my own house.
But I feel Happy Eddie was extra happy to have Dr. Wendy back because I loved him being like, I can't control this ship without her. What is happening here? The kids are they're out overpowering us.
Absolutely. You know, Happy Eddie is definitely the star in my book because I could tell he missed me. Like I could tell just looking at his face, looking at his reactions. He was like, "What is happening?" And that was reassuring. You know, as a mom sometimes and even as a wife, sometimes you feel as though all the work you do is in vain. But just to see some level of appreciation for what you do, I liked it.
And I feel like because, of course, at the end of the episode, you and Athena had the conversation about parenting styles. But I am curious, did you and Eddie have any talks after about how, as a couple, this process brought you closer?
Yeah, it did. You know, it made me realize that I am strict in a lot of things and just to let go. And I'm not completely mad at Aletha for the ways in which she does this low demand parenting. I get it. Like, parenting is hard. And especially if you're trying to be the best parent, you can face burnout. So, Eddie and I have had conversations and I have pivoted the way in which I parent just based on this experience. So, I know it's just a show, but it was also like a real life social experiment for me to say, okay, you're doing all of this, but are you able to give yourself grace? Are you resting? Are you enjoying the moments? And once you realize that the answer to some of those questions are no, then you make some changes.
What changes have you specifically made since doing Wife Swap?
I don't cook every day. Like I used to really cook dinner every night. Like no matter how tired I was, I always made dinner. I don't do that anymore. I was one of those people that when it comes to the carpool lane, I had to be the first person there to make sure that my kids are in the car. Now I can be the last person. They'll be fine. As long as they're picked up, it's okay. And I am okay with also like being able to delegate responsibilities to Eddie. I often felt like I take a lot of stuff on, but no, like Eddie is more than capable of being able to help me the same way you see Aletha and her husband. They were able to bounce off of each other. And I'm like, well, we can do the same in our household. So we started doing that as well.
I feel that's a great skill for you because even watching you on Real House of Potomac, fans know you are such a perfectionist and such a professional through and through. Like you really, and I'm always like, how many plates does Wendy have overflow? You know what I mean? Like you don't get, I feel like you don't give yourself really that time to have the off switch, which is so commendable, but very hard to keep up with over time.
1,000%. And it's true. I think, you guys have been on this Real Housewives of Potomac journey with me for 6 seasons now. You guys know about my Nigerian heritage, you know about my culture, you know about my mom, you know about the ways in which I was brought up. And it's sort of hard for you as a person to break away from things you think are normal. And that's why I think that the wife swap experience was so great because I not only got to see someone else's lifestyle in their household, I got to live it. And it really made me think about the fact that it's okay not to be perfect. It's okay if you don't clean up your house every single day. Like they will survive. And it's made my life a lot better.
You mentioned your mom. And your mom, she's known to steal a scene or two. She was stealing scenes in this in your episode of Wife Swap, Wendy. What was your reaction to seeing your mom dress Aletha down over her lack of cooking skills?
I texted Aletha and I was like, I'm so sorry.
I mean,
I love Aletha.
your mom like keeps it real, yeah. Dr. Wendy.
Too real. Like I feel like I can take it because I'm her child and I know her. But to the naked eye or to someone who doesn't know her, it's like that is so harsh. And so I reached out to Aletha and I was like, I am so sorry. She's a great sport. She was fine with it. She said it was okay. And I also love that too, the fact that Aletha and I still keep in contact. Like we still text each other. She checks up on my kids. I check up on her kids. And it's great. It's really good. I follow some of the kids, the ones that are older. I don't know if the young ones have social media, but we follow each other on like Instagram and I stay in touch with them that way. So those are my babies forever.
I love hearing that because I was wondering, I was like, oh my God, everyone is vibing so well. I hope they do continue the relationship because it was so touching too to see when you were able to have like Wendy's rules at their house that you were like, I'm gonna take one-on-one time with each of the kids and help them feel seen. And then her daughter even saying like, you make me feel seen. I was like, this is so touching, and you could tell a beautiful bond was forming with you two.
Absolutely. Haley is so amazing. She's such a smart, beautiful, resilient young lady, and I'm so proud of her. And just to be able to be a part of her family and have a positive impact in her life, I'm forever grateful for that. So the Shapiros are forever in the Osefos' hearts. Forever.
That's so were you a fan of the original iteration of the show? Had you seen it back in the day? Did you know what you were getting yourself into, Wendy?
I had seen like the viral episodes, if that makes sense. I was like
the kid with the who got upset about the chicken nuggets and then runs away. What an icon! Yeah, okay. So
where is he? I want to meet him now.
Is he still obsessed with chicken nuggets? Like I need to know. Yeah. So you were familiar with those moments.
Yes, I was familiar with those seminal moments of wife swap. And so going into this, I was expecting the absolute worst. Like I was like, oh my goodness. I really thought, you hear me say, I thought they were going to put me with the swamp people. No shade to the swamp people. Love you guys. I was like, I'm going to be with the swamp people. Like this is what's going to happen. So I really appreciate the producers and the crew for not going that extreme with me. But this was enough. Like this was just fine.
It's funny you saying not knowing what producers were going to do. I was confused at first when the show first got announced. I thought you all were swapping houses with each other, like you and other housewives. I love so much more that it was a real swap with people you don't know, they don't fully know you. But if there was a world where you are swapping houses with a housewife, do you have one at top of list that you're like, I'd be curious to see what I would do at their home.
You know what? I'm gonna go with either I would say Mary Crosby from Salt Lake City. Because I just want to know what's going on in the house. Like, I just want to go to her house. I want to go to her class. Like, I just want to be there. I would definitely say her. I think that would be interesting.
Oh,
That would be so fun. Now, if you could nominate another Potomac housewife to do maybe the next season of Wife Swap Housewives Edition, who do you think would be fun to watch navigate this experience?
Ooh, a housewife. Well, I would go with Stacey because Stacey's just out of her mind, and wherever she goes, she continues to be out of her mind. I love Stacey, and I would love to see Stacey navigate, in a different environment. So my pick would definitely be Stacey.
oh my
Yeah,
God.
that would
She
be,
would be
that would be incredible, actually.
I also am like, would she know what's going on in the best way? You know what I
No.
mean?
yeah.
No, Stacey will not. She will probably call me midway through and say, "So why am I here?" And we
Oh
would
my
have
God.
to workshop it together.
Wait, so you and Stacey are tight right now?
We're cool, yeah. I
Oh,
like Stacey.
I love to hear that. It was a great premiere, by the way. How are you
Oh.
feeling after the premiere?
I love the premiere. It was so much chaos. I couldn't keep up. It was too much going on. But I was like, this is Potomac back in full bloom, for lack of a better word.
It's so
And also-
it's like we're so excited that it's Potomac season again.
You taught me my new favorite phrase I want to say about someone, a familiar face.
Yeah.
I was just, that's how, I don't know. Okay, I'll leave it there.
It was very a Mariah J-Lo moment.
There is this issue, though, with girls who come onto the show claiming to knowing you, being in your circle, being in your orbit, and then Dr. Wendy has you keep it real, just like your mama, and you're just like, I don't actually think that's the case.
And you know what it is? It's not even a shady way. I feel like no is such a definitive word. And maybe that's the professor in me. If I say I know you, I mean like I know you. There's a difference between know you and know of you.
Oh, okay.
That's true.
All right, that is the distinction.
Yeah, and usually when you know of someone, you're like, okay, I don't want to get to know them more.
Yeah.
There you go.
Wait, I am kind of curious. Between, would you rather adopt 2 ferrets or have your rug stained for the rest of your life?
That's a great
Oh my
question.
gosh. I may adopt the 2 ferrets because I am so OCD that if I see that stain every day, it will drive me up a wall. But at least the ferrets, I'll just keep them in the cage in the basement.
Okay, right. Yeah, they're safe down there. And they're sort of kind of cute. Did you warm up to the ferrets?
I actually ended up loving the ferrets.
Yeah.
I just didn't like the fact that they were so slinky, like that was like, but other than that, yes, they were so cute. I'm an animal lover. I have 2 dogs. Like I love animals, but that experience made me realize I'm selective. It's not all animals. You know what I
Also,
mean?
Yeah.
now you're making me laugh that the ferrets slither like Karen said you did. Slither down the...
All right, there we go.
It's slithered. We are soul sisters. Okay,
Oh
we
my
are.
God, I love it. Wendy, the episode is so good. I'm curious. I mean, the rest of the season of the other Housewives looks so fun. Whose are you most excited to watch outside of your own?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I think all of them. I want
Yeah.
to see Angie K's because I think they have her all the way like in a remote village or something.
No, they
She's
like
cleaning a
she-
toilet. I don't even know. Or
Yeah.
fixing a toilet. I don't even know.
It
Too
looks
much.
scary.
I want to see Melissa because I know Joe is gonna cut up 1,000%. I want to see Emily because why in the world was there a pig in the house? Like I have so many questions for all of them. I will be watching the entire series.
Oh my God, Dr. Wendy, we always love talking to you and watching you. I loved seeing you and your family on the show.
Yes.
It was so amazing.
Oh, thank you. And I always love speaking with you guys.
Oh
It's so
yeah,
cool.
great catching up. You've inspired me to maybe instill some more rules and regulations in my life. I need some structure.
Yes.
I need a bedtime.
Doctor's orders.
That's right.